Hello, 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 everyone. I am perfectly punctual. 12:30 on the dot, my time. If you're confused, I'm actually MST, but I use PST because it's more common. Um, I was honestly worried I was gonna be late. Just like not look at the clock, drink water. Gotta drink water. Hello, hello, Matthew. Hello, Ash. Kira. Hi. Okay, so some of you may have seen. I'm not freaking out at all. I am not shaking. Hello, Q. Hi. Thank you for coming. Um, I'm calm. I hope everyone else is nice and calm today. It's a good day. It's a very normal day. Got to drink more water. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I am drippy. I have many drips. I am god of the drip. The frog with wings. Alright, okay, so I have some slides for today's debut. I will get into them. One moment. Okay, just make sure you guys can see the slide. Also, is my audio alright? If anyone wants me like to turn it up or down. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so yes, I am Valdis Fox. That is my name. You can call me Valdis, Val, Valdi, Valdemort. Really, whatever you want. I'm fine with it. Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm sorry. Uh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, end stream here. I quit. No, I'm just okay. So yeah, my birthday is July 3rd. I am a Cancer, I suppose. I am the like 69 logo. That's about all I know of astrology. Um, height, I am 173 centimeters. So I am tall. I am big. I am big, strong. Shoes occupation. I am unemployed. So if you need someone who's willing to do some cheap labor and probably pass out like 2 minutes into it, um, hit me up. Oh my bookworm, you're 4 foot. Oh, you're so small. That's so cute. Oh, hello. Thank you, Panyo, for the follow. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, species. Species. Some people don't know, but I am actually a bunny. I have ears. They wiggle. I am actually the white rabbit from Altera Vita, which is my group. Now, my your sister's 6 foot and you're 4 feet. That's so not fair. I feel that though. I'm like a foot taller than my sister, so but yeah, no, I am a bunny. Blood type. I keep seeing like I was looking up some debuts and they put their blood type. I don't really have blood. Um, ink maybe? Question mark? Yeah, yeah, okay. I will move on to the. Oh, you thought I was an owl? I guess I do have like the big tufts of fluff. I do love owls, but no, I am a bunny. I am buns. All right. Next slide. Social tags. Okay. So I have not been using live at all. But it will be Val Live. I have I don't yeah. I don't have blood and thank you. But yeah, no, I will be using Val Live. For art, it is Val Art. For the NSFW for the future, maybe we'll see. I will be using Valude. Valude. Fan name Goomers. You are my goomers. Yes. And then for like the Oshi marks, I've got like little drip, little bunny, because I'm a drippy bunny, and then I got my pocket watch, because I am a very punctual person, and I am constantly staring at the clock. If you decide to rant, it will be Valrant. Oh, I will. I will rant so much. I felt bad because I've guessed it on a couple people's streams, and I've had like little side tangent rants that are like unrelated to what's happening, and then I always feel bad because I'm like, oh no, I'm just monopolizing this like stream to talk about DC or something. Okay, next slide. Oh, I forgot to make the slide bigger. Whoops. We'll never forget the Bone Zone. Gooming in chat. I love it. I love it. Valorant. Oh my god. I will probably never do a Valorant stream, unfortunately. It'd be so perfect for me. But first person shooters actually make me really sick. Some of you know. I will probably not be playing any or many first person shooter games. Oh, I heard the noise. Oh, thank you, Roast, for the follow. Please don't roast me in my chat, or do. Everyone does. It's fine. Alrighty, yeah, so lore. Yeah, I am the White Rabbit from the Kingdom of Hearts. My kingdom was one day preparing for battle, so I basically sought out a legendary cursed mushroom that was said to offer great power to a willing and worthy host. Uh, so, upon eating the mushroom, I was overtaken by horrible pain. It was like everything in my body was being shredded. It was terrible. I fell unconscious. I woke unrealizing at the time it was actually about a day later. I had missed the battle. I could barely recognize myself. I was all drippy and inky, which is also why people keep asking me about my ink. I don't know. If you find it like, man, like I need to run more tests. Like I haven't really extensively looked into my ink. Um, but I've grown used to it. It's fine. But yeah. Um, so yeah, I missed the battle, and I made it back just in time to see my king, my short king. I'm sorry for calling you short. My short king, Soren of Hearts, beheaded, but was too late to stop it. I was too late. And now I hate being late. I've never liked being late, and now it's so much worse. I have so much PTSD over being late. Um, but yeah, basically now I'm just drippy and I play games on the internet. You never need to worry about the pen running out of ink. No, I'm not a fungus bunny. I'm a drippy bunny. I'm a drippy bunny. Look, okay, it's fine. I see the angry face. It's fine. Short kings are important. Alrighty. Okay, so my dislikes. Let's go over. I did a dislikes page, and then I'll do my likes page. Um, so number one, Korma of Diamonds. Um, yeah, no. Number two, I put FPS games just because. Oh, hi Jovi. Yeah, I put a. Oh, thank you. I have a. I am master of the drip. Hello. Okay, yeah, you're not that short, but like I'm pretty tall and you're very small. Oh. Oh, thank you for the follow. Starlight, thank you. Um yeah, so no, for dislikes, first person games, like FPS shooter games, they make me sick. Mushrooms, don't do mushrooms. You'll end up like me. I'm not your mom. Do whatever you want, but mushrooms bad. Drink water. Not even once, kids. Not even once. Hospitals. Okay. I grew up very sickly, and I had some health issues, especially going into high school, and I've spent too much time in hospitals. I don't like hospitals, just the smell of like the overly, sanitary and like the cleaner and the chemicals and like the like I hate it. I hate it. I hate having to even do medical tests now. Like I have to, but like um very very much not a fan of hospitals. Being late, I don't like it. I like to be punctual. Crash Bandicoot. I don't know if Oren's here, but Crash Bandicoot is a bad game. It's trash. I'm just kidding, by the way, if anyone likes Crash Bandicoot. I've actually never played it. Yeah, no, you hear me. You hear me. I said it was trash. Oren. Okay. I hate the heat. Oh my god. I'm Canadian. I don't know. Some of you probably know. I am very Canadian. I cannot take the heat. I used to go to like Disneyland and Disney World a couple times when I was younger, and like, oh my god, like I had to go around with those fans that spray you with water just to survive. I don't think like I wasn't built for the heat. I like it cold. Um, okay. Spiders, big spider fear. Um, I'm sorry to like anyone who in here who may be like a spider VTuber. Oh, I heard the noise. Oh, thank you, Nero. Thank you for the follow. Uh, oh, there we go. But yeah, no, hate spiders. Spiders are bad. Uh, no. League of Legends players. You need cold and you live in Texas? I think you're in the wrong place. I've never been to Texas, but I hear it's quite hot. Spiders only bad if you mess with them. Look, okay, I've had spiders. Like I know they're only bad if you mess with them, but like I've literally cried because I've had a spider on the outside of my window before. Uh, I've just always had a really really bad arachnophobia issue. There will probably come a day where my entire stream has to stop because I just scream out of nowhere, turn off my computer because there was a spider crawling on my desk and I just had to leave the room and like burn down my house. It's gonna happen. Alrighty. Yeah, so League of Legends players. Can't be me. I don't know why it says me in the brackets. Um, Absolutely not me. I would never play League. No one look at my past VODs. I don't play League. Cat haters. I have a cat. I love her. She is my precious baby. Yes, I will be explaining all of these. Yeah, no, I have a cat. I love her. I've always had, it's always rubbed me the wrong way when like people, like if you personally are not a big cat person, that's fine. But when people are like, oh, I hate cats, they're assholes, they're like, oh man, like why would anyone want a cat? Like it's just having like a little asshole who doesn't like you. And I'm like, my cat is the biggest like crybaby. She wants attention. She wants love. Like if I'm crying or upset, she'll like come by and meow in my face and like put her paw on my arm and be like, "You are healed." Like she's precious. I love cats. I hate watching people just call them assholes and like I always hate that. Yeah, who hates cats, right? Oh wait, no, they don't hate you. My cat loves me. The outdoors. I hate the outdoors. I was definitely one of those people with quarantine and everything where I just vibed. Um, I don't really like going outside. If I am gonna go outside, I'm definitely one of those people that wants to like go out to like a place, like an indoor place. I don't like nature very much. I'm not really into exploring the outside world, mostly because of my fear of spiders, is what it all comes back to. So I'm just like, especially when you get to the hot months of the year and sometimes spiders or bugs hang down from trees, I will hide in my air conditioned house. Thank you. Country music. I'm just gonna put all of these together. Oh, noise. Thank you, Spades, for following. Another spades, like my wife. Um, you hate wasps? Yeah, wasps are not fun. I honestly, I don't, I don't really like any insects that much. Moths are kind of cute though. I do really like moths. I guess ladybugs. Like no one really hates ladybugs. Um, but yeah. Oh, you can't hear the alerts? Okay, I'll look at that in the future. I can hear the alerts. I don't know why you can't. Um, oh, actually, that's just because I don't have desktop audio right now. So I see. Okay. What about roly polies? I don't think we have roly polies where I am, so I don't really know much about them. They're just those like little pill bugs that like roll up, I think. Um, I guess I probably wouldn't really like them. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Witch, for following. I was like, oh, I hear the noise. Um, wait, roly polies are super cute. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, ladybugs. Ladybugs are fine. Yo, we got the whole squad here. Oh man. But yeah. Oh yeah. So these ones kind of go together. Country music. I don't like it. Um, I feel like there's definitely probably country music out there that is good. I haven't found it. If you find good country music and you're offended by this, feel free to like send it to me on Twitter and I'll listen to it. And I'll tell you if I think it's trash or not. um, okay, denim. I hate denim. It's such a weird hate thing to hate, but I hate denim. I actually never wear jeans. I've never really I don't really like wearing jeans. I've never really had a time in my life where I've enjoyed wearing jeans. People are like, "Ah, just, a good pair of jeans is so comfortable." Man, you know what's comfortable? A skirt. I love skirts. I feel freer. Or like if I'm gonna wear pants, I want to wear like, like yoga pants or like harem pants or like literally anything that's not denim, like something or like joggers or something. Like I either want to wear like baggy pants or like a soft fabric. Yeah, ban pants. Pants are not comfortable. Imagine making people wear pants. Like everyone should just wear skirts or like baggy joggers. I yeah, no, I don't like skinny jeans. I had a little, like, I used to wear skinny jeans sometimes, like, at work, when I, like, worked at like, kind of somewhere in the mall, because, like, we couldn't wear skirts where I worked. So, like, but like I would honestly like I would rather wear like dress pants, like literally anything that's not denim. And then it's so much worse when people bring denim into other clothing and suddenly they've got their jean jacket and like or like oh my god, like a denim bucket hat or something and I'm sitting here and I'm like this is the worst fabric. Like I'm sorry. This is the worst fabric. So uncomfortable. I hate it. It also like it doesn't breathe very well. I'm going on this huge tangent. It's already a Val rant about denim. Beer. I don't like yeah, jeggings. Actually funny, the skinny jeans I wore were jeggings. I never actually really wore skinny jeans when I wore them at work. They were technically jeggings, but I was just like, it was my little secret, like these are better. If I have to wear jeans, they're at least gonna be these monstrosities. Yeah, so anyway, beer. I hate beer. I've always hated beer. It's one of those alcohols where I feel like it's just so non-offensive and so many people just like it. I will drink any alcohol that's not beer. Like I think it tastes like stale ginger ale and like piss. Like I think it's so gross. Like I had one beer I kind of liked one time in my entire life. I went bar hopping with some classmates, and it was this like little like hipster brewery downtown, and they had all these like weird like it was like a coffee infused beer, so it was like half coffee, and I liked it because it was just like carbonated coffee, but Overall, I've never understood like the like, oh, I'm gonna grab a beer. It's like I'm gonna like, no, no, any other drink. Ford truck. I hate Ford trucks. I hate people who drive Ford trucks. I hate when I'm driving down the highway at 2 a.m. and I'm only going 15, 20 over the speed limit. So the Ford truck behind me is, turning on their head beams, not even passing me, just because they're offended that I'm going too slow until they loudly pass me. If you drive a Ford truck, I am calling you out. If you drive a Ford truck, I hope you're not one of these Ford truck drivers that I've grown to hate. Oh my God, yeah, Ford trucks. I hate them. And yeah, I feel like I realized I'm calling out like a very, very specific group of people in this entire middle column. But yeah, I stand by these opinions. I know all Ford trucks have LEDs brighter than the sun. Like, and then it's the worst because they're so tall. At least my current car is like taller. Like technically like my mother's old car that I used to drive was like shorter, and so it would just blast right through my car, and I'm like, bro, I don't need this right now. Maps. I hate maps. I cannot read. If it's like, oh, just check the map. No, no, I'm not going to. I don't. I actually don't know how my father ended up being here twice. That's an accident. But oh, hello, Valia. No problem. Hello. Thank you for coming. But yeah, I'm not gonna expand on this one. I have daddy issues. That's all I'll say. GFX bots, something I didn't know existed about a month and a half ago, that have become my bane. I hate them. I've gotten a lot better at spotting them and just like, you know, dealing with it right away. So I haven't been as flooded in my inbox. But like that was gross for a while. Um, yeah, no, no, it wasn't on purpose. It's accidental that it's on here twice. And then there's Korma. Yeah, no, he's this this like really, really dumb pink-haired VTuber. I don't like him. Hashtag cancel Korma. I cancel Corey in the house. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Yes, goo haters. If you hate goo or you hate my goo, well then I don't like you very much. Anish Kapoor. On this list, I had to, yeah, things I hate. Anish Kapoor. I don't know who here knows Anish Kapoor. He's big in like art world memes because he is a meme. He is a self-proclaimed, I guess, artist. Yeah, the Bean creator. He made the Bean, which is like this like big statue of essentially a bean. He's really bad. He's Everyone should hate him. Hashtag cancel Anish Kapoor. Basically, there was this. I think it was Vanta Black. It was this. For the people who just don't know, like the art drama with Anish Kapoor a while back, they invented like a new shade of black that was like the blackest black, and it absorbed like more light than any like black paint on the market, and he bought it and trademarked it so the art community couldn't use it. And like, who does that? So it just, yeah, no, it's just he's just a bad person, and shame on him. But yeah, then people kept memeing for a while, like the shade of this is so black. Anish Kapoor can't use it, or like Kapoor says you can't use it, and stuff like that. And then someone else made like the pinkest pink, and it was like, yeah, what a dipshit. Yeah, so fuck Anish Kapoor. All right. Okay, so that's all my dislikes. I will go to my like page. Crime. All right. Okay, so for games, I've got like a little like favorite games, favorite animes, and favorite movies. For games, okay, Dragon Age. I fucking love the Dragon Age series. Oh, hey, thanks for coming, Kai. And yeah, I love the Dragon Age series. It's probably my top favorite games. I will not elaborate, Matthew. It is crime. Um, but yeah, no, I love the Dragon Age series. It's so good. If you haven't played it, play it. I've probably played it more times than any other game series. Second being Mass Effect. I'm sorry, Mass Erect. Short list. Yo, yeah, it is a short list, but I mean it. Wait, I'm the first person that pronounces your name correctly. What do people say? Then again, like people pronounce things in crazy ways. Like when I used to go by a different screen name on a lot of stuff before Valdis. Ever since I started going by Valdis, I'm like that's so easy to pronounce. And like not to like if you mispronounce it in the past or if you have, that's fine. I don't mind. It's just I didn't think it would be because like I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, Valdis. I really grew attached to that name. I really like it. And I'm like, it's easy to say. The amount of people that say Voldis, I'm like, am I Volus from Mass Effect? Like, I don't mind. It's funny, but like, yeah. I mean, yeah, you get called Oreo because that's your name. I don't see the problem. But yeah, no, Mass Erect, great game, great series. Danganronpa, love Danganronpa. My name gets butchered too. Don't feel bad. I feel like everyone on Twitch has had their name butchered. It's part of streaming. But yeah, Danganronpa, really really good like murder mystery series. If anyone here hasn't played it, that's another one that I'm like, oh, please play it. If you're a streamer, definitely stream it. It's at this point like the especially the first Danganronpa, it's kind of older, but it's one of those games where it has such like a love and like cult following for it. Like people love to watch first timers. I love to watch first timers. I started watching Garson, another VTuber, recently, and he's playing through Danganronpa. Um, and yeah, no, it's really fun to like watch people's first times. Uh, if anyone wants to like link his channel for that shout out, I think Patrick's still in here. Just cause like I'm gonna mess something up if I try to do it. But yeah, um, yeah, Persona. Okay, so specifically like Persona 5. However, I do intend to play through some of the others. I would like to stream. I've played the Persona like spin-off games, not all of them, but like most of them. So like I do know a good amount about Persona 3 and 4. I'm really really I did start playing Persona 3 a while back on the Vita. Oh, thank you for linking his channel, Aisha. Um but yeah, no, I really like I started playing it on the Vita. I really really want to finish it, but like I couldn't bring myself because it was on the Vita, you know? Like I'm really hoping it gets a port because I would love to play 3. Um and then yeah, 4 I played like Arena Ultimax. The Persona dancing games. I I have platinumed every Persona dancing game. Oh, thank you, Skyclad, for following. But yeah, no, I have platinumed them all with it like in less than a month. I got like the collection. I love they're so stupid, but I love the Persona dancing games. But yeah, Persona 5 was my entry to the series, and then I played Royal when it came out as well. Love it. Oh yeah, Rune Factory. I love. Okay, so yeah, once again, I haven't played all of them. I started with Rune Factory 4, and then I played it like 2 or 3 times. I got 5 when it came out, and I just blasted through it way too fast. I really really find it to be a really fun series. I would even I might go back and play some of the others. I think 3 is coming to Switch. I'm not sure. Cuz my main thing is like I would preferably not want to go back to play them on the DS, although I did play Rune Factory 4 for the first time on the DS. Oh, I hear. Eh. Thank you, Dramatic, for following. But yeah, no, I Rune Factory is very very fun. It's like cute farm simulator meets like JRPG and like dungeon crawler. Ah, the noise. Ah, thank you, Angel. Sorry, every time I hear the noise, I have to like tab back. But yeah, thank you, Angel, for following. Um, your friendly neighborhood bisexual trans man. Welcome, welcome. Um, ah, the noise. Thank you, Venturi. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm on Tekken. Okay, so I feel bad putting Tekken on like my favorites list because like it's a fighting game. Like, it's I'm not like, oh, the story. Like I'm usually more of a story person when it comes to video games, but like I got so addicted to Tekken in high school and I just like I could not stop playing. I got like I got into it and I was always really bad at fighting games. And then I don't know, I went really sweaty for a while and I got like better than my friends and like no one wanted to play for me or play with me for a little while. Like I got like too competitive. And then now I've eased up and like I'm rusty as hell, but I still get on from time to time. I don't know, something about Tekken, I find it to be like the most fun fighting game for me personally. Uh, Mortal Kombat has the most like nostalgia for me, but like I love Tekken. Fire Emblem. I am a trash new Fire Emblem fan. Not with Three Houses though. I started with Fates and the one everyone hates. But yeah, I played it through a few times. I did like all the routes and then I played Three Houses. I've done all the Three Houses routes except Silver Snow. I would maybe even stream Silver Snow at some point because that's the one I've missed. I love the Fire Emblem games. Oh yeah, I also played like Awakening, but I got mad at that one for reasons when I went back because it forced married me to Crom. I didn't want to marry Crom. I wanted to marry Henry, the crow boy. Anyway, I'm tangenting. But yeah, no, I've really fallen in love with Fire Emblem. I think it's really fun. Final Fantasy 14. I will most likely be streaming that at some point in the future. I I used to once again also like not really be much of an MMO person. I got really addicted to Final Fantasy in like mid high school and like I just oh my god. Final Fantasy 14 I spend way too much of my life on. Um but yeah, that's a really good game. I do enjoy that. Batman Arkham Asylum, random shout out to like specifically the first game in the Arkham series. Okay, so that one is partly it's on here because of nostalgia, I guess, because it was my first like it wasn't my first video game because like I've been playing video games since like when I was like 2 or 3, like when I was a baby we had like a Sega, and then like um when I was like maybe 4 or 5, I don't know, we had like a GameCube and like a Wii. Like we so like I and like I had like an old Game Boy and like a DS, so like I've been playing games pretty much my entire life, but like I was always very like Nintendo and like kind of like I would play like the more kid games or like maybe like a couple Legend of Zelda towards like later elementary school, and like Batman Arkham Asylum was my first like adult game. Like it was my first big boy game, like got to put my big boy pants on. I never had like an Xbox or a PlayStation, anything that like any console that really sold adult games at the time. I remember I was a huge DC fan growing up. Like I love like Batman, specifically Batman was like My favorite thing in the universe. I loved like the animated series. I would like always borrow my sister's Batman comics and like steal them and read them. Because luckily I had an older sibling that was a Batman fan. So like I remember Batman Arkham Asylum was coming out and it looked so good. And I like begged my parents and I was like, Mom, Dad, you guys don't understand. If I can't play this game, I have no reason to live. And yeah, so you know, when I was a kid, like or like when I was younger, not like yeah, um, yeah. So like when I was a kid, like yeah, they basically they got me this game when it came out, and they got me like the PlayStation 3. And that was my first like PlayStation or Xbox or like big boy console. And I played it. And at the time, I'm like, Batman Arkham Asylum is the greatest game that has ever been created. Gaming does not get better than this. This is it. It does not go up from here. So it still holds a place in my heart. One other game that I realized I didn't mention. Uh, Yo, wait, how's it going? Yeah, okay. I wasn't. I'm just. It's just me talking too much, Garson. Thank you for coming. um, but yeah, no. One game that I wanted to give like an honorable mention though was Detroit. Become Human. I realized afterwards, I'm like, I should have put it on this list. Maybe swapped out Tekken. I don't know because that is a game where it's like I played it when it first came out. I love it. I love choice-based games. I adore the whole like Android concept. It's like I like the like philosophy of it. I like the just the moral dilemma of like and like just like the story to me is important, and then like making decisions through the game was just so much fun. I even the menu was like super meta. I remember freaking out over like the changes in the menu Android. That game was just so detailed. I adore Detroit. I would actually yeah, it was an experience. I would actually like to stream it maybe in the future. I don't know how interested people would be because it would be like a replay. But my I've always wanted to like go back and replay it again, trying to get like a different ending. But yeah, so that's something I might be doing in the future. Oh, hello, Mr. Music. Yo, welcome to the chat. Alrighty. Animes. Okay. So once again, Bleach is here largely for nostalgia, I admit. But like, you know, new anime coming, let's go. I loved Bleach as a kid. It was like my favorite shonen for a long time. Love it. I think it's got like such good music. I'm like, it's got good fight scenes. I love the Zanpakuto, like the whole like. I was that kid that would always be like thinking like, what would my Zanpakuto be like? But yeah, okay. So Bleach is there. Jujutsu Kaisen. Love Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. Bleach is like my old favorite. Jujutsu Kaisen's like my new favorite shonen. Like, I don't know. This is one of those, like, if you haven't seen, please watch it. It's so good. Anytime I watch an anime, there's always, like, you know, even if I love the anime, there's like those couple of characters that just grate my gears, you know, like they just get on my nerves. Jujutsu Kaisen is like one of the first animes I've watched in a long time where I watch it and I'm like, no one in this anime bothers me. Like I honestly feel like there aren't any really bad characters. Like I pretty much like everyone, or like even like if they're like kind of like a villain, it's like, oh well, they're kind of cool. Like they're not just like stupid characters that I want off the show. Like I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I think it's really well written. It's a cool like horror shonen. It's so good. Not that I need to explain it. It's like a really big anime, but like yeah, just if you haven't watched it, give it a try. Um, doing well. Yeah, no, I think the stream's been pretty good so far. And yeah, my model it moves. It wiggles. I wiggle. Hello. Okay. Well, I need to drink water. Okay, that was like a long overdue, much needed sip of water. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Death Note. Hydrate, yes. Alrighty. Yeah, no. Okay, so Death Note is kind of another nostalgia one, but also I don't want to just, say, oh, well, it's nostalgia because I still feel like Death Note is fire. I read Death Note first before ever watching the anime. Um, the anime is for the most part like pretty accurate. I do prefer the manga just because both the English and the Japanese, like the voices for the characters, didn't really suit what I gave them in my head, I guess, growing up. But like, yeah, no, I loved Death Note as a kid. It helped me survive camp when I was younger. I remember one time I had to go to camp and I really, really hate camp. So I opted out of almost every activity because, like, I didn't want to get dirty. I didn't like being outside. I didn't like the other kids. So I just, I only went because my friend was going and she wanted me to go. And so I went for moral support and then she just had a good time and I was just miserable. But I read Death Note in the cabin almost the entire time. I got the entire set of Death Note manga. Oh yeah, yeah, they read them. Yeah, they're just like it's one of those ones that like I picked up when I was a kid and I just read through it. I just burned through it. Granted, I was at camp, but still. And yes, the best models are bunnies. Let's go. Uh, oh, and thank you. Yeah, no, it's very different because I'm weird. Um, I'm actually just on like the like it's very unique. I didn't know how it was gonna go with my model because I really loved the design and the art for it a lot. And like I was telling the artist like, oh my god, this is so good, like it's amazing, I love it. And like I really fell in love with the design and I was like, I feel like it's gonna go one of two ways. Like either people might like it or they might be like, I don't know, that's kind of weird. Like and just be like, I don't know. But like I really like it and I'm glad to see other people also enjoy the model cuz yeah, it's nice. But yeah, no, Death Note's just it's a classic. It's good. Just back to anime, but like yeah, no, it's a solid classic. It's really really good. Um I have nothing more to say. It's like it'll always be one of my favorites. Death Parade. Death Parade is like it's pretty popular. I feel like I've actually realized it's got like a decent amount of cult following, but oh my god, I feel like it deserves so much more. I'm one of those people where I try to like anytime I find someone who hasn't watched Death Parade, I'm like, yo, Death Parade binge. Like if I find out one of my friends hasn't seen this anime, I'm like, I think it's such a beautiful anime. It's so short. It's only like 12 episodes. It makes you think. It's emotional. The animation is gorgeous. Like once again, like the characters are mostly like likable. Just there isn't like a huge cast in Death Parade, but like it's a very different, very interesting anime. Yeah, Death Parade is so good. And then yeah, I've got happy opening, but very sad. Yeah, yeah. The opening for Death Parade is such a good anime opening, but like I love just like the juxtaposition of like it's so happy and fun, and like the creators definitely did that on purpose. Yo, you haven't seen it, so wait, no, no, Aisha, when are we watching Death Parade? Come on, come on, let's go. Okay, so that's happening now. That's a plan. But yeah, no, it's yeah. There's like a weird gap between like how happy the opening is and how like sad or like serious the anime is, and it's I really really like it. I think it was a really well done. Like it is one of those animes where it's like I would say that this is like kind of almost like it's definitely one of those like I would personally call this kind of like a piece of art. Like I just think it's really good. It's really well made. Yo, next week I am down. And then, yeah, the case study of Vanitas. So, I don't know who here's seen this one. I went into case study of Vanitas and I was like, this is gonna be like fun yaoi bait. Like, this is gonna be like pretty boys. And like, I knew it had something to do with vampires. And I'm like, it's gonna be a little bit fan servicey, but it's gonna be like a fun ride. And then I watched it and I'm like, This has no business being this good. Oh wait. Oh, thank you Music Gaming for the follow. But yeah, no, I watched it and I was like, why? Like it I thought it was just like yaoi bait, and then I get into it and I'm like, this is like good and like dark, and I'm interested in like the psychology of these like characters. And I'm like, this is just like it's actually, I don't want to like give too much about it. Like the first episode, I feel like going in, if you haven't seen it, can be a little like they give you a lot of information really quickly, but you figure it out as you go along pretty fast. And like it's so good. It's by the creator of Pandora Hearts, so it's kind of like a little like it gets kind of dark, but like yeah, no, it's a very very good anime. Um, yeah, we haven't finished this one together. Yeah, we did start this one. I'm down to finish whenever. I ended up watching season one like almost 3 times in a row when I got into it, and then season two I just like blew through when it came out. Tokyo Ghoul. Man, everyone here knows Tokyo Ghoul. I have nothing to say about Tokyo Ghoul. I just it's one of those animes where like I feel like there's no reason that it should be like I should like it as much as I do. I just like, especially when it came out, I thought it was really uniquely colored. I really liked the vibe of it. The music was just so good. It's just I just yeah, it has no proper reason to be on this list except for the fact that I just really enjoyed it. Um, I really liked the aesthetic of Tokyo Ghoul. That's all I'll say. Kakeguri, once again, it's kind of in the same realm of Tokyo Ghoul, where I'm like, this is like, it should be like a trashy, like weird school anime about gambling, but it's just this really, really good trashy weird school anime about gambling. Like it's just so charming somehow, and it's just so like fun to watch. Like everyone on that show is just so crazy, and like it's so fun. Like Kakeguri is just like such a ride. It's just that's it. It's just such a ride. I love it. Assassination Classroom. Also, I just want to say these are not in order. Like they're just random. Assassination Classroom. Oh my god. Loved that anime. Season one is like really, really fun. And then season two just had no business getting that good and making me have emotions. Like I I love Assassination Classroom. It's a very very fun anime. I do recommend it if you haven't seen it. And then same thing with Oran High School Host Club. I'm not really much of a romance fan when it comes to like anime or most things. Like I like romance as like a side plot. I can like ship characters and stuff sometimes, but like I don't know, I do watch some romance animes. Usually when it comes to romance, I prefer reading romance manga to or like romantic like webtoons over like watching romance animes. Uh but like Oran High School Host Club is just like so outside of that usual genre by like it's practically satire of like the romance genre, and it's so self-aware. It's just such a good anime. I love it. Oh, hello Ink. Yo Ink, that is like the best name to be here. You are Ink. Also, yeah, okay. I will drink water and then I will get into movies. I'm never gonna speak this much as my debut. Jesus. No one told me how much water I would need. Um, all right. I'm like losing my voice. All right. Movies. Yeah, okay. So Repo the Genetic Opera. Love Repo the Genetic Opera. It's so good. It's like such a cult classic that I find that like no one's ever heard of it, except like every once in a while you meet someone that like knows about it, and then they find out you know about it, and there's just this moment of both of you guys are screaming. It's so good. It's such an underappreciated like goth rock opera musical. It's so good. I love it. It's so weird though. Like keep in mind it's very different. Sweeney Todd, another just great movie, amazing musical. Love Sweeney Todd. Inception, just good movie. It's one of those like, oh wait, no, there's an error. Inception, Inception. Oh no. So yeah, Inception is great. Oh, I'm an old timey ink cartoon creature that also acts one. Oh, yo, same. Except I'm not so much old timey as deformed. But yeah, Inception is a great movie. I loved I saw it in theaters when it came out and I was just like, oh, this is just I have no, I had it was just so good. I'm like, I love the layers of this. I love seeing in people's heads. I love like the buildings like folding in. Yo, Jack O'Planter, thank you for following. But yeah, like I oh my god, I love it. It's so good. Um, Ex Machina is a movie that I feel like a lot of people like. It's very like it's slipped under people's radar. It's it's one of those movies where the flow of it feels like a book, in my opinion. Oh my god, I keep having no. Hey, it's Wink. Hey, thank you for following. I'm so chaotic anytime I hear the noise. I'm so sorry because I'm like jumping between pages. But yeah, Ex Machina, it's oh my god, it's just like it's one of those movies where it's like it flows like a book. It just like it's got like the chapters and it like the pacing is like it's really slow but not in it's not boring. It's just it's really well done in my opinion. It's like I'm so bad at saying like without like giving stuff away, but like basically it's about like the Turing test and like androids as well. If that's kind of a theme of things I like. So yeah, Ex Machina is a really good movie. Thank you. I'm not shaking at all. That's crazy. Actually, no. I was shaking a lot at the beginning. I feel like I've gotten a bit better. I'm just talking too much to process my emotions right now. It's very fun. Um, Rocky Horror. Oh my god, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I feel bad that I have like three musicals on here, but like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, so good, such a classic. Um, Time Warp, like Sweet Transvestite. The music is just so good. The movie is just one of the weirdest movies. If for anyone, if they haven't seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's just yeah, musicals are good. I agree. It's just like I don't want it to just look like I'm like a musical nut or something, but like yeah, they're very fun. But yeah, no, the Rocky Horror Picture Show is just like if you haven't seen it, it's just such a weird classic. Definitely watch it. It's so good. Um, Harry Potter. I am a Potterhead. I've like I love the entire series. I love Harry Potter. My house is a Slytherin. If anyone was curious, I am a snake. So when we watch it, no, not High School Musical. No. What I would watch though is the Harry Potter musical. There's actually, if anyone knows about it, there's an online like college production on YouTube that you can watch where they put on like Harry Potter the musical, and it's like a really fun spoof of Harry Potter. Also, oh, happy debut. Thank you, love. Thank you. Shrek the musical. Oh, that sounds so cursed. Oh my god. Um, Oh yeah, and oh yeah, now we're into the Marvel movies. So I'm actually like unashamed, like just that I love the MCU. I am ever since they've introduced like my only issues with the MCU were like maybe a couple things where I'm like, oh, this is like kind of weird compared to the comics, and then they added like. Oh yeah, and then I didn't really love the new Spider-Man movies very much until the newest one and them introducing the multiverse and I'm just like and them being like this is its own universe like not to like but like this is its own universe everything is canon in the other universes like it makes it feel like how comics actually feel and I just find that like the MCU is just unironically such an ambitious like movie series. Like I've always been into movies, and it's really interesting to see something that's gotten like this big and has like this huge timeline, and it's like feels like comics but like as movies, and I'm like I actually think that's really cool. So yeah, I've seen almost every Marvel movie. I have missed some of them. Um, but yeah, my favorites have been Multiverse of Madness. It was such a weird, terrible, good masterpiece. Like even when it was bad, it felt like the director knew exactly why it was bad, and they were just leaning into it. Like there were so many old movie references and like horror trope, like horror movie trope references thrown in. It was so fun. When we watching No Way Home. Have you not seen No Way Home, Aisha? Because if you never saw No Way Home, I'm down to watch it whenever. So many things here. I see just Aisha, like, so when are we watching that? And I'm like, you haven't seen it? I'm so sad. Oh my lord. Yeah, no, just seriously, anytime anyone wants to, like, be like, oh, I haven't seen this, I'm one of those people where it's like, oh, I haven't seen this, like, thing that you've mentioned you love. Want to watch it? I'll be like, yes. So yeah, no, Aisha, just hit me up. I will watch. Oh, noise. Cheesecake Lord. Hello, thank you for the follow. Um, oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, No Way Home. I I did not like the first two Spider-Man movies in the MCU. But then No Way Home happened, and when I came home from watching when I came home from watching No Way Home, um, oh thank yeah, I hope so. Thank you, Cheesecake. Um, Cheesecake with the Z. But yeah, no, when I came home from watching No Way Home, I was so obnoxious. Like I was that person that like it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like talking to my mother, and I'm like, Mother, you need to go watch this superhero movie. And she's like, what? And I'm like, this superhero movie was a masterpiece. It was a one of the best comic book movies I've seen. It had a it tied everything together, so many different universes, and in such a beautiful way. I wouldn't fucking shut up about it, and she's just like, go away. But yeah, no. Thor Ragnarok. I love Thor Ragnarok. It was so. Did you find your way home? I did eventually find my way home. But yeah, Thor Ragnarok was, oh my god, so good. Thor Ragnarok was like my favorite Marvel movie before No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness came out. Now it's like getting harder. I also, apparently, a lot of people didn't love the new Thor movie, like Thor Love and Thunder. I won't say much about that one because it just came out, but like, I will just say I actually adored Love and Thunder. I would probably place it as my fourth favorite after these, but I was running out of room. I thought it was really, really good. Had a good balance between like dark plot line and like a lot of humor. I think it did it really well. The Thor movies are kind of more comedy. Like I feel like the Thor movies are kind of becoming where like the Iron Man movie like started a bit, where it's like it can be serious and like dark, but like Thor's just kind of more of a comedic character now, and I'm kind of fine with that. Like I don't know. I love it. So yeah. But yeah, that is all of my slides. Wow, we made it through. I think your thing is cut off my list. Oh no. Oh, it was cut off. Oh no. Well, I mean, we're done now. That was a shame. I didn't realize the bottom was getting cut off. Um, okay. So, I did a poll whether people would want me after I did my slides to do like maybe like a tier maker or a personality test, and personality test won by a landslide. So, we will do that. Let me just find it. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, Myers-Briggs. Oh, what is your model based off? Funny, the design was actually based off a mushroom. I forget what it's called. It's if you look up like dripping ink mushroom, it should come up. And then yeah, I have like the little pocket watch and my bunny ears because I am the white rabbit. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, I've done the Myers-Briggs personality test a few times. I've always kind of switched between INTP and INTJ. I haven't done it in a couple years, so we will see what I will get. You regularly make new friends. Alrighty. I'm also gonna like try to explain and try to dislike mushrooms also. My model's yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. You don't have to. Anyway, I know my model's based off a mushroom. Mushrooms are still bad. But yeah, you regularly make new friends. I I wouldn't say I regularly make new friends. I would say I regularly make new acquaintances. Um, I can. Lately, I've been making new friends through Twitter, but I'm gonna have to lean toward. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm trying not to go in the middle. My first one's gonna be in the middle. This is hard because it. No, I'm gonna lean towards agree. Yeah. Okay. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique you. Yes. I've probably gone on 5 tangents this stream. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Actually, no. I'm used to, like I can it can be upsetting, but like I've always felt like if someone else is crying, like I'm very much like remain calm, try to help them. It doesn't um I don't break down too easy like that. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Um it depends what. If it's something online half the time, I admit I'm always just kind of like wing it. But like if it's something like in real life and like it like I feel like it's like really important. I usually do. So I'm gonna say lean towards agree. Oh, thank you, Show, for the follow. We're doing the Myers Briggs personality test. All right, you usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Um, I mean, I was shaking like a leaf for before the stream, but I feel like it depends on the kind of pressure, so I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go more towards disagree. I can be calm, but I am prone to panic. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. This is very true. If I'm at a social event, I don't try to social. I pretty much like I can socialize, but I'm not going to initiate. Most of the time, I'm gonna stick with my group. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Oh God, I wish, but no. I I do prefer it. I try to, but it doesn't often happen. So I'm gonna go a little more towards the disagree. You are very sentimental. Actually, no, I am not very sentimental. I've never been very sentimental. Anytime, like we recently moved, and my parents have been finding so many things from like when I was a kid, and it's like, oh, here's like awards you got, or like art projects you did, and like without even looking, I'm just like, just throw them out. Like, just throw them away. They're taking up room. Like, I'm not very sentimental. Um, You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Um, I don't use many organizing tools, but I do use a lot of lists. I make lists for a lot of things. My notes in my phone is actually like overrun with lists. So I'm going to lean more towards the agree on that. I do. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Um, No, actually, I make mistakes a lot. I feel like everyone makes a lot of mistakes. It doesn't make me like it depends on the mistake maybe, but like I can make a mistake and still have confidence that it was just a mistake. So I'm actually going to highly disagree. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, like talking to people in public. I used to be significantly worse, but I feel like I can comfortably do that. I'll be shaking a little on the inside, so I might go like light degree, but I can do it. Maybe not super comfortable. Okay, you are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. No, I am very interested. Highly disagree. I love 2 hour debates on just like how someone else perceived like a movie or something. I love it. I love it. Um you are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. This is true. I can be emotional and it can definitely affect my actions, but like even when I'm emotional, I'm always that person where I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm just like my brain's just being stupid right now. So I am definitely more inclined to follow my head over my heart. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm just doing the personality test as a closer. See what I get. Um, you usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Um, I do like to feel like just do what I feel like. However, what I feel like doing is usually what I have planned. And like I am a big like I unconsciously do routines a lot. Like once I get into a routine, it's really hard to break it. So I'm gonna lean towards agree, kind of in the middle. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Um, no, I worry. Sometimes I'm gonna lean towards disagree. I don't. It doesn't. Well, I don't like worry to a degree where it really bothers me, but I worry a little. I do sometimes. I'm like, oh, was that impolite to say, or like you're I'm awful at maintaining schedules. I'm I'm actually like I try to be good. I don't know. Streaming might punch holes in that like image of myself. We'll see, but I'm here for the drip. Yo, well, you're in the right place. I got the best drip in town. Alrighty. You enjoy participating in group activities. I do not. Uh, well, I guess collabs would be a group activity, in which case I do. I'm going to go more here. It depends. Online, I do enjoy it, but like in person, I'm seeing this as like class projects and like group sports. I really don't like them. I just want to do my own thing. Drippy bun, let's go. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Yes, this is one of the main reasons Inception was on my favorites. I love interpretive endings so much. Like a good interpretive ending is so good. Oh, hey Vex. I hope so too. Thank you for stopping by. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I'd say it comes from both. Like, I'm happy when I accomplish things, but I'm also happy when, like, I help others accomplish things. Um, so I wouldn't say it comes more from, but like it depends. Sometimes I do. I'm honestly gonna go in the middle here because I'm unsure. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm really trying not to pick the middle for too many. Okay, you are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Yes, I will like I have ADHD. I will mentally come up with like six hobbies at night just googling things that I'm going to start getting into and then wake up and forget every single one of them and like get on League of Legends like and then I'll like order things off Amazon for like projects I'll never start and like or like I'll start and then stop. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Um, you are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. Yes, I am. I am. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. No, I actually I don't try to take lead. If someone else wants to take it, I let them, but I definitely don't avoid it. I basically, anytime I'm in a group situation, I like give it a few seconds. And if no one kind of starts to take the initiative, I do. So I disagree. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. I would disagree with that. I wouldn't say like art in the traditional sense, but like I've studied art a lot. I do appreciate art. So yeah, I would say no to that. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? Um, I do agree with that. I feel like feelings are healthy and like you should experience them, and like I'm not saying people should try to suppress their feelings, but I do feel like if we could at least acknowledge when it's emotional and when it's more rational, I do feel like things would go better. So I do agree with that. I think rational headspaces can do a lot. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. No, no, I'm gonna go there. I do like to have them done so that I can relax better, but like I procrastinate. You enjoy watching people argue. I I don't really like. It depends. If it's like funny arguing, but like no, I don't like watching people argue. It's often just frustrating. Well, okay, but if it's like a debate, like I'm okay, I'm gonna go like here. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Um, no, I don't really, I don't try to draw attention to myself, but I don't avoid it at all. Like I kind of wear what I want, I dress how I want. I'm really tall and I like to wear heels, so like I'm used to drawing attention. Um, your mood can change very quickly. Um, Yes, my mood will always kind of stick with me a little, but like I do think I can change quickly sometimes. So yeah, you lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. It depends how not as efficient. Like if they're like really you this one's hard. I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm actually you say you say yes right now. Okay, I guess I do. I guess I do. I'll go mid agree. Cause like it depends on the person. If it's like, you know, someone I'm really good friends with and I know that like they have the capacity to be better, but they're just not, and it feels like you know, not like a proper reason, but just like a I don't know, like but then if it's like someone I don't know, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, like I sometimes have days where it's really hard. So, but yeah, okay, more agree. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Once again, it depends on the things. If it's like school related, I agree. If it's something that like I personally need to get done, then I actually disagree. I try to do it really early. Um, so I'm gonna lean toward, well, I'm honestly, they're so far on different sides depending on the thing that I'm just gonna go mid. Um, you have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Yes, but at the same time, I am like I am definitely atheist. I don't believe anything really happens, so I'm not like I believe our brain activity stops personally, so I'm not like too like I don't spend too much time thinking on it. However, I am like I would be intrigued if I weren't, so I'm gonna go actually kind of here. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. No, I do like being around others sometimes, of course, but playing games together and stuff can be fun. I'm really looking forward to like collabing with more people. However, I'm very content on my own. I do like my own company. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No, I I live off just like what ifs and metaphors, and I love it. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Um, I wouldn't say easy. Well, I do find that I can usually relate to some aspect. Uh, so I'm gonna, but I don't really. If their experiences are really different from mine, it can be hard. This one's gonna have to be a mid. Yeah, you usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Um, Finalizing maybe with friends or something, but like if it's like I need to plan a date for something or like something's important, then no. I don't really postpone too long. I'll go here because I do sometimes with like plans with friends where I'm just like I'll call you tomorrow. We'll see. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Um, no, no, I second guess a lot. Like I'm always thinking like, what if, what if? That's it. Just what if. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No, no, no. You enjoy going to art museums. Yeah, I've been to a lot of art museums. They can be very fun. I do really like them. Specifically, digital art museums, I find, and like any sort of like interactive art museum. Oh my God. Very, very fun. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I wouldn't say I do. I wouldn't hard disagree, like, but I don't think I have a hard time, no. Um, you like to have a to do list for each day? No, I don't really do. Like, I do lists. If I have too many things, then oh yeah, no. If I start to have a schedule, then I guess that's kind of a list. But I'm gonna lean towards disagree. You rarely feel insecure. Oh wait, noise. Thank you, Killer, for following. Welcome. You rarely feel insecure. I really want to put no. That's crazy. I'll go there. That's crazy. Um, you avoid making phone calls. Yeah, just just agree. Just agree. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Uh, I do actually. I really end up like I'm one of those people where I'll say something about myself and then I'll be like, although the opposite could be true because I feel like so many things that are opinion based are just like so like point of view that if you just shift your perspective a little bit, it's like, oh, but then I can like and it's like I sometimes I'll just be on complete opposite sides of something I was just on the side of like yesterday, so I can't even keep track with my own opinions sometimes. Um, in your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. Um, yeah, I'm usually more the one that takes the like people. It's hard because when I was younger, I would agree. Nowadays, I would say more like just because I have people that reach like more people that reach out to me, whereas when I was a kid, I was a lot more of a loner. Um, so like I can initiate, but actually lately I don't. So actually I'm gonna go here. No, here. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yes. If I am setting out to do something, I will get back on the thing I set out to do as quickly as possible. I don't like to be late. I like to do things as planned. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Um, not. I don't. like to linger on it, but like I will remember it and cringe sometimes. So I'm gonna go mid because I kind of see both. I'm really trying not to go mid. What if, what if our fingies touched? Yes, also, I need more water. All right, you rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Um, Once again, this is like a thing where it's like, because I'm atheist, I don't really think I'm more like I don't really think there's so much a reason, but like I do enjoy like philosophy and just playing with like different trains of thought. So I'm gonna like lean towards disagree because actually, oh well, no, the existence or the meaning of life. I think about the meaning, like I think about like existentialism and like versus like nihilism and absurdism. Hello, oh my god, I get Tenet. Tenet. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, no. If I'm focusing on the meaning of life, I do actually try to think about my view on that a lot. So I'm gonna go hard disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I wish it wasn't so, but I do think they do. I still feel like because I'm logical enough as a person, I hope to like recognize I can rein them in somewhat, or I can at least admit like I'm in the wrong here when I am, and but like they're still kind of controlling me because I can't really, like I'm just like experiencing the full weight of human emotions. So I'm gonna go like agree. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. I should take more care. I don't. I don't. Like I'm not gonna call someone out and like go out of my way to make someone look bad. But like if someone like is in the wrong or something, I'm also not gonna go out of my way to cover things up. Um, your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized, consistent efforts. Yes. Yeah, no, definitely. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. What am I doing now? What am I doing? Okay, you believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. I disagree. That's like half of what I'm talking about on this test. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Um, no, no, I don't think I do. I'll go mid there. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Um, I don't know about first glance. I do feel like I can tell if someone's uncomfortable fairly easily. It can be a bit harder online sometimes, but like I do feel like I have a decent sense for that. So I don't know about like first glance, but I'm gonna go somewhat agree. You often feel overwhelmed. Yeah, yeah. I'll have like two things to do in a day, and I'll be like, how am I gonna get this all done? Um, You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. It depends on the thing. Overall, no. I was never someone who even really wrote a rough draft for my papers when I had to, so I'm gonna go more disagree. You are intrigued by things labeled as controversial. I am actually. I like I said, like I don't try to go with like I don't want to say mob mentality, but like, I really try to form my own opinions on a lot of things, whatever they be. So yeah. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I mean, with this one it's hard because it depends who. Like it depends who how much more they needed it. Overall, on average, like if it was an opportunity I needed but maybe they needed it more, like it's like if this was like my close personal friend, I'd say agree. But if this is like someone maybe I don't know too well and like I don't know if I'm going to get this opportunity again, honestly, I don't think I would. I'd go disagree. Um, you struggle with deadlines. Ah, oh wait, I heard the noise. Astra, thank you for the follow. Oh no. You struggle with deadlines. I do a little bit. Um, Deadlines suck. Like I wouldn't say I'm like no. No here. I'm always kind of rushing not to be late. Um, Yo, thank you, Astra. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I I don't know. Like I have days where it's one of those like everything's going to be all right. It's just going to be fine. And then I have days where I'm like I am going to end up in a ditch somewhere. Like I'm going to go like it is not going to turn out for me. Um I'm going to go completely mid cuz it I just wake up different. Your gender. I mean it's optional. Sure, I guess. See results. INTP. Alrighty, that is not new for me. I like I said, I've always kind of switched between INTJ or INTP. INTPT. All right, 68% introverted, 90% intuitive, 72% thinking over feeling, uh, yeah, 58% prospecting. This is usually the one I'm in the middle on, which is why like sometimes I fall towards the INTJ, sometimes I fall towards the INTP, and then turbulent, very turbulent. uh oh, thank you for the follow, Hiragi. Thank you. Yeah. Alrighty. I may add that to my Twitter. I don't know if people are interested in like the Myers-Briggs personalities. I've always found it really fun and like interesting for people like or like to know people's Myers-Briggs personality. And then how long have we been going on here? Whoa. An hour 30. Okay. Crazy. I guess I'll call it here. Oh, wow. Okay, I did it. I'm just going to pat myself on the back. That was a debut. Thank you so much, everyone who came. I'm sorry if I at any point was like maybe I was rushing through or if I missed. Wait, what? Raid? What? Wait, can I not see raids? Is that? Oh, raid. Like okay. Oh yeah. No, I definitely yeah. No, let's raid someone. Okay, I'm gonna put on the end screen and then we're gonna raid Stormy. I'm gonna raid Stormy. Hold on. Also, actually, if someone wants to jump into the server to help me, because I forgot the hold on, everybody.